Ghana has a population of 33.48 million people as of 2022. The insufficiency of universal basic education for some children in Ghana is a huge challenge. Some schools are trying their best to give their children the education they deserve. In the Greater Accra region, there are schools of very different qualities. Some are excellent, while others, particularly in the rural areas, are in terrible condition.
My name is Katrina Kono. I am in class 3. My school name is Intelligent Kids Academy.
In a small village nestled in Astrari Junction, in the Shai Osudoku district of the Greater Accra region, a remarkable story of determination and passion for education unfolds. Despite the lack of infrastructure, students gather daily under the shade of trees, eager to learn and grow. 9 years ago, Madam Beta realized some children in this community has no access to education. She decided to gather children under these trees to give them the education they deserve.
When I was moving up and down, I could see that the children were in the house without doing anything. And there was no school around. So I decided to come and start something like crèche. And then I started with few, like 8. As time go on, they become like 10, 12. Then we are going on. It's about 9 years now. 2015, 20th January. So it's about 9 years now. Started with 20 challenges. When the rain is coming, I have to rush them quick to their parents. Or like we are here and the rain started like that, so I have to keep them to the share there. I've been here for all these years. No help, nobody. I cook for them, send them to their houses. Sometimes we walk. If only the boy don't come and walk. I have to walk with the teachers and share them to their houses to make sure they are safe.
So how do you feel there?
I credit the food sometimes. I credit the food I cook for them. If somebody pays something, then I pay the people.
And the volunteers here, the teachers here, how do they get paid?
If something left, then I give them. If something left, then I give them something. Not that they know. They see.
So what exactly do you want, the government or the...
I want the shelter, a seat, so that if the rain is coming, they can have some place to stay. Or a vehicle. For the Oboya is not good for taking them. The police will meet me and be asking me, and I'll tell them it's better than to walk. They catch me about 3 or 4 times, but I explain to them. So if I have a vehicle or a stretcher, one of these, I like it.
Evelyn Nati is volunteering as a teacher in this school, and she disclosed the challenges the school faces.
We are facing a lot of challenges here. Sometimes if rain falls, because of the shed under a tree, we find for the children to be running and going, coming. Some of the children get hurt because of the running from the rain. Sometimes our boots get wet. And sometimes with the walking from far distance to the school too, it makes some of the children fall sick because we don't have a vehicle. And then some of the children too, they need a lot of help. Feeding side, some of them come to school without food. They don't have. And then their clothing, some of them don't have clothing. They come barefooted. They need a lot of help. So we are pleading for people to help. We need a lot of people to do us a lot of help. We need buildings. We need shed for the children to be under it so that they can focus and learn.
How long have you been teaching?
We're teaching here for 8 years now.
How do you get salary? Do you get paid?
Sometimes if we are there and then my madam gets something, and then she will give me that every take and then use for some food. But I have not been paid.
So that means you are doing it as a voluntary
It's a
work.
voluntary work for the help of the children.
Cecilia Fiaga is the Chief Executive Officer of NECA Youth Foundation, a non-government organization operating in Ghana. For the past 12 years, Cecilia and her organization has supported and educated school children, the youth and adults through its summer camps and various programs. Cecilia has been supporting this school and with school input since it started, but the school still lacks a lot and needs more support. Today, Cecilia decided to visit the school again.
When this started at the districts a few years back, I chanced on them. I was passing and I realized children were playing around and I decided to branch to see what was going on here, and I saw these children here. So let me say, once in a while, whatever little things we gather, we give to them, to be able to support them in one way or the other. So I asked if the assemblyman was aware, and what they said, the assemblyman of this community is aware of this program. They are very much aware, but nothing seems to be happening. And the nature of this district is such that they are in various little villages. We work in this district as well, and it has been my hope that education would have taken this out to be able to give proper education to these children, and because that is our heartbeat. So today, for instance, we were just passing again, and we have our friends with us, and I just want them to have a feel of what kind of situations we feel or we see in the communities we work in. I know the government has a lot to do, but these are precious children that would have gone without education preschool. So I am just calling on stakeholders to come over and see such places.